All right, third take. I'm going to try to be as short as possible because I'm long-winded, and I noticed that, right? But what we're doing today, first cuts of the year. It is February the 14th, 2026, and first cuts of the year, man. And I'm only doing certain yards right now. The ones that I'm focusing on now are my lawn enhancement group, which are all going to be warm season turf. We don't deal with fescue. If you want to know why, I have the video on my channel why we don't why we don't plant fescue seed anymore. Warm season turf. Basically, what we're going to be doing is right now, February 14th, I'm going to go out and we're going to scalp all of our lawns, cut them as short as I can get them. It's not going to be a true scalp because I don't have a real mower and none of my customers have opted in for leveling, right? Which is when we bring in sand and dirt and all that, and we make the turf as flat as we can get it. So you can't really get a true scalp without potentially damaging your mower, because you have, if you're cutting it 1 inch on a walk behind or something, a wide area mower, you're going to hit stuff and bend blades and mess up spindles. So we're not doing that. So we're just going to cut it as short as I can, and I'm going to put down some prodiamine pre-emergent, and hopefully that sets us up for a really solid year. I'm looking for 2026 to be the absolute best year in terms of aesthetic on my properties. I've been doubling down on researching all of my plants, on all of my landscapes, little extra things like that I can do to really just bump the service up to that next level. And my goal is I want to absolutely blow everything else out of the water and turn this business into the high level of service that I've wanted to provide since the beginning. I want to be able to get this business to the area that basically inspired me to start it, right? Because for the last decade, this is my 10th year, by the way, go me, right? For the last decade, I have been working from a standpoint of money is money. I just need the money, and yeah, sure, I'll just mow and not do anything else. Oh, you want me to go shorter? Yeah, I'll go shorter even though it's going to damage your lawn. Just basically doing whatever it takes to earn the paycheck, right? And we're in a really fortunate position now that I can kind of do what I want to do with my business. And I'm going to do it slowly. Like, I'm not just going to, nuke the whole thing and get rid of anyone that doesn't want full service. But yeah, man, we're upgrading. We're going to do better. That's my goal. If it doesn't work out, like, shoot, darn, crap. But that's the goal. And let's get on this first lawn, man. Again, I'm trying to keep it short, but I just don't think it's going to happen on my videos.
Alright, so here we are back again with another little short one, because you guys, and yes, you guys, okay, are the ones to blame for this. You guys don't even get to this point in most of the videos, okay? My analytics tell me so. It says you guys only watch about a minute and then you click off. So who else is there to blame except for you guys, okay? It's definitely not my fault, okay? I'm not watching my videos. Obviously I'm joking, but no, I'm trying to make this shorter. I'm trying to rearrange a little bit and get these things out, not only so that I can actually get them out during the busy season, but also so that they'll get watched a little bit more. So I don't know, I like my videos, so I'm not going to change too much about the format, but just some things I'm thinking about. And yeah, so in this the beginning there, I was talking about pre-emergence. This first property I do not spray, but what I want you to notice is that, again, as I mentioned in the video itself, this is in February, mid-February, and look at all this green, right? There's not much, but that is to say there's already stuff growing, so a lot of that stuff is going to be your winter junk mix, right? And our summers, or our winters here, are so mild that we go into spring with stuff, with bad stuff already growing, like, very regularly. for us to get our pre-emergence right, I'm kind of figuring out again that we really need to get it down in like January. You know, I should have been out here 2 weeks earlier or even 4 weeks earlier and just did a pretty decent cover of pre-emergent just to get ahead of some of this stuff. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, we can kill things as they pop up, but the issue with trying to get a Bermuda lawn to grow, for example, which is the main thing that we work on, the Bermuda, you want to have a blank canvas for it, right? So anything that's in its place when the Bermuda wakes up and it's finally going, anything that is in that Bermuda's spot is a hindrance. It's a problem, you know, because the Bermuda it's not like zoysia, where the zoysia will choke everything out relentlessly, and then it will choke you out too because it'll bog your mower down, right? So there we go. Spraying with the flow zone. I want to say I have the Cyclone, and I do have the GCI turf nozzles. So the thing that's really cool about these nozzles is, I mean, it really does. I mean, they're really just perfect for this little pump setup, right? It comes with 2 or 3. There's one that's kind of like a shower nozzle, puts out quite a bit more liquid, and then you have one that's like super wide coverage. Like this one's a really kind of a, when you see it on camera, it's a short coverage, right? But the other nozzle that comes with that GCI package that Pete has put together, it's like 4 foot wide or 5 foot wide. It's crazy, you know. So you could put that blue nozzle on, and I should have had it on here for these that I did in this video, but I couldn't find it. I have found it since, but you could put that nozzle on here and do this lawn with pretty darn good coverage in like, you know, 2 or 3 stripes, right? It kind of, it makes you wonder why these companies don't just include stuff like that, you know? Like, why do you put these little dinky nozzles on, you know? So it's really cool that someone with Pete's knowledge, right, over at GCI put that together for people to buy, because he basically opens up the flow zone box, puts his good nozzles in there, and then ships it out that way. And it's a huge help, you know, because I'm definitely a rookie in terms of the lawn treatment game, and getting back into it after so long of not doing it, it's like any little advantage is going to be such a big help.
Swear, man, these parades, they just leave trash everywhere, man. This is all from Christmas. I think they have something in the fall and something in Christmas, and I've already been out here for like 30 minutes picking up trash, dude. Like, it just gets buried. All right, but they have the parades through here, through the main strip, and then in the back here at the park, they always do city events. So this one gets the brunt of everyone's trash. All right, here we are on the next one. Gonna scalp and spray for pre-emergent. Already got everything out. I've got to order my racks. I hate having this stuff out like this, but trying to think of a way that I can set this camera up and not have it get ran over, because I would like to record me coming off of this thing.
All right, so here we go, backing out the little mower with the Velke. And now this one, this is a little trick that I need to figure out, because I used to have this down pat last year, and something about this year, it is completely and utterly left my brain. I used to be able to get the Velcro down without the jackknife issue, right? And I could always just take it off. It's so easy to get on and off. I could just pop the thing off, but honestly, I would rather figure out my little trick. I had a little trick that I don't have anymore. It's just not in my brain, you know. But here we go, scalping this one. Already looks pretty good. I actually real-time Aaron on March the 9th, I believe, I went out and mowed this one again after we sprayed it, and it's looking really, really good. Now, one of the issues with the small spray setup that I have, and I knew this going into it, right? You can't actually truly get every single thing unless you just go painfully slow, you know. And I could turn the flow rate of the tank up and put out more water and get better coverage, but then we're going to fill up the tank probably 2 or 3 times more, which again, from a time aspect, I would rather just hit what I can, kill what I can, and then spot spray coming back the next time, which we've already done on this one. And also, since we're getting Bermuda to grow here, we're able to really cut things super, super short every time we come, and that's going to put another ding on all these weeds whenever the summer heat comes. And as long as our fertilizer does well and we get decent rain, this Bermuda that is here should look pretty darn good come springtime, right? Check out all the little planes and stuff going off in the back. That looks so cool.
Left my headphones home, so today is weird. Nothing to listen to except for all the sounds. It's nice to have a day like that on occasion, but I'd rather have my headphones.
All right, and that is a byproduct of having 2 trucks, is constantly forgetting things. And so on this day, 2/14, when I did this video, I'd left so many things because I forgot to transfer it over from the other truck, right? And I immediately said, I am not doing this all year. I'm gonna go get doubles of everything. And I went and I picked up a bunch of just I mean, you name it, right? Drills, gloves. I got a second thing to stir my chemical in my tank. I'm ordering another flow zone to go on the other truck, and yeah, I'm not doing the whole transfer constantly, but that's it, man. There's a lot of footage here, but we're gonna cut it short because, like I said, you guys have short attention spans, so hey, subscribe for me, guys, please. Thank you.